In one man's soul lives the devil.
I am going to... Oh, I see the news is as grim as ever.
More milk.
And you are as grumpy as ever.
Good morning.
Well, there you are, sleepyhead. Well, I have a wonderful surprise for you. We're going to have a very exciting day. We are taking the chopper to Pittsburgh.
Oh, what fun.
You've never seen our plant there, have you?
Oh, you don't know what you've missed. Real treat. Bouncing around in polluted crowds, dodging power lines. Real treat.
Who asked you? She has no sense of adventure. Well, what is it? Don't you want to go?
I can't.
Well, I thought you'd love the idea.
Well, I do. But, I start work today.
What work is that?
I got a job for the summer. Aren't you proud of me? I mean, I think it's great. I applied for the job, and they hired me.
Who hired you?
My job description is office help.
Office help for whom?
Nico and Cecily.
In that den of depravity?
Palmer?
Never.
Palmer?
She will not work in a nightclub. No.
Uncle Palmer, I'm sorry. But yes, I will.
Dick, come in.
Hi.
Come on, have a seat. Thanks. How you doing? Oh, fine. Great. No blurred vision, no headaches, no dizziness?
No. Do we have the results of this morning's tests?
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're inconclusive. I just spoke to Dr. Walkenheimer, and I've rescheduled a number of tests, including a repeat RBC and another brain scan.
Oh, no.
These are the forms. You know where to sign.
Yeah. These are admitting forms.
Yeah, standard procedure.
Now, I'm sorry, Cliff. You can test all you want to, but you're not going to announce that I'm here. This has got to be kept private.
It's impossible.
Well, then forget it.
Travis. If you don't take these tests, you could be risking your life.
Yes, all right. Well, thank you very much anyway. Goodbye. Hi.
Hi. What's up?
Oh, that was the circus. I called their PR department to thank them for the free tickets to today's matinee. You know what they said? They said they didn't send any tickets.
Ooh, a mystery.
Yeah, I wonder if these are no good.
You mean like forgeries?
Yeah, well, if they are, they're not bad.
I'd say they're not bad. Good seats, too. Look at this. Front row, box A, seats 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, that's close enough to reach out and touch the elephants.
Supposed to be in the big top before showtime except the riggers. Now, come on. Everybody's got a job to do. Let's do it.
My Children, brought to you by Cascade. New Cascade's better dissolving formula gives you virtually spotless dishes every time.
The idea is preposterous.
Well, I've already given my word.
You will not work for an ex-convict.
She's living with one.
You stay out of this. Your word means absolutely nothing to a man like Nico Kelly. Would you go answer that, please?
Well, that's not true. I mean, Cecily told me that the reason why Nico went to jail was because he was framed, Uncle Palmer. And okay, I mean, I understand that you don't like him because of Julie. But that doesn't mean he's not a good person or a good boss. Please, don't be angry.
You could have told me.
going to be going to college in the fall, and I've never had a job. I've never even earned my own paycheck. And it's time.
And I'm proud of you, honey.
So am I.
I thought we shared things.
When did you start working in the mines?
Well, that was entirely different.
You were 14. And you've always said that you've believed in hard work and somebody pulling their own weight. And I just want to earn my keep, the way you did.
What about poor Trask?
Tutoring is volunteer work. I mean, they're different. And besides, I am going to have plenty of time for that. And everything else. Maybe not be able to go to Pittsburgh on the spur of the moment. Look, I'm sorry. But please don't be mad at me for making this decision. Oh, thank you. Wish me luck?
I wish you luck, honey.
Uncle Palmer,
All right. Best wishes.
I love you.
Well, goodbye.
A safe trip to Pittsburgh.
Have a good day, you two. That child is an absolute angel. And if you would listen to her, you might learn something.
You're in cahoots with both of them.
Just for instance, when you love somebody, you don't put them in a cage as you did with Nina.
Nina.
All right, I'll send out the word.
Okay, alert the brokers.
We should have what we need by Wednesday.
Excellent. Oh, Jack,
Yes.
I told Mrs. Capshaw to bring the baby here about noon. Is that too early?
Erica, look.
Well, you know the circus matinee starts at 12:30?
Erica, I have got a stack of calls like this, 2 depositions. I've got a divorce case
Jack,
pending.
you promised.
No, I didn't promise.
Well, Bianca's depending on you. I mean, she's afraid of the elephant. She needs her Uncle Jack to protect her, Jack.
Is it Bianca or is it her mommy that's afraid of these elephants?
I am not afraid of the elephants.
Really?
I love the elephants. I sat on an elephant once.
You did?
I did. I even have a picture. Jack, I love it all. I really do. I mean, lions and tigers and acrobats and clowns and that daring young man on the flying trapeze.
And the woman that hangs by her teeth from the high wire?
Yeah, I love it all.
And dancing dogs with tutus and seals that jump through rings of fire?
Oh, especially those dogs in tutus. I love those. Jack, how can you bear to miss it?
I'm just curmudgeonly by nature.
Now, you like to be cajoled.
Who's that?
Yes, you do, because you're a big baby.
I'm a bigger baby than you are?
You are much bigger, baby.
Come here. Baby this.
Oh, no. Mother.
Hello, Mona.
No, Mother's early.
I hope that nice Mrs. Mather hasn't retired.
Mrs. Mather?
At the country club. You'll want your reception there, I'm sure.
My reception?
For your wedding. You're getting married, aren't you?
Travis, you were once chief administrator of this hospital. You know I cannot run that battery of tests without admitting you first.
Cliff, I am not going to announce to the world that I've got...
That you got what? We don't know what you have. That's why you're here. We're trying to find out.
I just want
What are you afraid of?
I want to keep this problem confidential.
What do you think, I'm going to issue a press release?
Cliff, I am a major player in 2 large corporations. Now, I'm not going to have my health affect how those stocks are traded or the public's confidence in those stocks. And I'm not going to have my friends and colleagues worried about me. Now, look, if there are forms for me to sign, I'll sign them, but I'll use a pseudonym.
Travis.
Now, come on, Cliff. I thought you were supposed to be my friend.
What about Barbara? What about your brother?
No one is to know.
Travis, I realize that the symptoms you're dealing with are very frightening. And believe me, I do understand what you're going through. And yes, I am your friend. But I'm also a doctor. And as a doctor, I know the best patient is the patient that surrounds himself with family and friends.
Not yet.
It's okay to feel apprehensive. It is also okay to share your apprehension with the people you love.
No. No one is to know. At least until you know exactly what it is that's wrong and what we're going to do about it. Now, that's not so much to ask for, is it, Cliff?
Fine.
Go ahead. Peter Duffy.
Fine, you have to sign the next sheet.
Let's go.
Forgive her, Jack. My mother has obviously taken leave of her senses. Mother, sit down.
I thought it was a fair question.
Have you lost your mind? She's trying to embarrass me, Jack. That's what she's trying to do. I mean, what has gotten into you?
Oh, it's the Southeastern Medical Conference. I've been booking rooms and arranging banquets since 9 o'clock this morning. When I saw you two kissing, it just reminded me of what might be ahead.
Mother, sit down. Sit. Mother, just because Jack and I are friendly doesn't mean you have to plan a wedding reception, for heaven's sakes.
Well, you went to Paris with him.
Well, we're very friendly.
I know. And when you're very friendly with a man, you always get married.
You know, Jack, why don't you go ahead and do take care of those depositions you were talking about?
Are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for $1,000,000. So tell me, Mona, why do you think she does this?
I don't know. It's probably my fault.
Okay, Mother, I'm going to tell you something. I did perhaps marry hastily once or twice in the past. And yes, you're right. That was largely your fault. But no more. I'm finished with that now. I have liberated myself.
You see, it was my fault.
Now I see relationships as ladders of commitment. When a man and a woman care about each other, then they climb up and sometimes down the ladder of commitment, with the top rung being total commitment and the bottom rung being sequential dating.
Then you and I, where are we on this ladder?
No, we're not at the top. We're not at the bottom.
Well, that's clear.
The important thing is that when two people are in this relationship, that they agree which rung they are on. And Jack and I are certainly nowhere near renting the country club for a reception, are we? See?
Well, if you change your mind, please wait until after the medical convention. Oh, and sweetheart, by the way, I won't be able to go to the circus with you this afternoon.
Well, there's my cue.
I don't believe this. What does everybody have against the circus?
I'll see you later.
I don't have anything against the circus, and I do hate to disappoint you and Bianca, but, sweetheart, I'm just terribly busy.
Oh, never mind about that. Why did you say those things to Jack? Mother, I think you need to sweet it okay, then.
Oh, Nina, for heaven's sakes, you accuse me of making history repeat itself. You're the one who won't let the past rest.
Because the past is all we have to learn from, and I don't see why you can't see that.
Well, I'm sick and tired of dredging up her name.
You're hurt. I understand. She hasn't visited. Palmer, she has a baby. Now, her time isn't her... All right, maybe she will visit soon.
I don't care.
Oh, piffle, you don't care.
And I really don't appreciate you evoking her specter every time I try to exert a little discipline on Melanie.
You don't discipline a young woman with a steamroller. All she wants is a little freedom, a little independence. She wants some responsibility.
See, there are certain fields of employment that are acceptable for a young girl of breeding, and there are certain fields that are unacceptable.
May one ask what fields of employment might meet your very high standards?
Well, an arts and crafts counselor at a nice day camp. Or perhaps an archery instructress.
An archery instructress?
Or she could be an au pair to a wealthy family with small children, well-bred family, traveling through Spain.
Palmer, this is the 20th century, and she is not Anne of Green Gables. She is young, bright, and ambitious, and ready to fly on her own. And you ought to applaud her courage instead of trying to clip her wings.
Well, it's easy to see why Daisy turned out so badly. Her first peep out of her mouth, and you booted her out of the nest. Well, boot yourself out of my library. Go bother your husband. Does he know what a libertine you've become?
Jasper may be a step behind the times. He is yards ahead of you.
Out.
And Melanie is not an ornament for you to lock up in your trophy case.
Battle axe? Well, I suppose I better take care of this thing before it disintegrates even further.
No, wait.
I'm busy.
Enough of this.
Enough?
This silent treatment, how long is this going to last?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about not speaking to each other.
Pardon me, but are we not speaking now?
It's been, what, 36 hours? That's as long as I figure it, right?
What would you like me to say?
How come every time I try to open my mouth, you act like I'm something the tide wouldn't throw out, huh?
You know why.
Why? Because I left my jacket on the chair? I fixed the sink, didn't I? Or not?
Please get your ugly mug away from my path. I am needed in the back to sort linen.
Wait, hold on. What is this, MPS or something?
MPS?
Monthly bad mood business. You know what I'm talking about the time of the month, huh?
Oh, I see.
Huh.
Oh, this is my fault. My anger stems from my own biological process, huh? The monthly bad mood business? This has nothing to do with you, right? Well, you're wrong.
What'd I do? What's my crime?
Your crime is that you're an insensitive, overbearing, dictatorial pig. Nico, you are a jerk.
Oh, I'm a...
You thought we were having a fight, didn't you? But, no, we're not. We're just letting off steam.
Yeah, you know, most newlyweds, they hold that stuff in, but not Mr. and Mrs. Kelly.
No, that's right, Buttercup. No, see, Nico likes to show his true emotions, which is what I love about him. And besides, we didn't need that silly old calculator anyway, right?
Batteries didn't work anyway.
That's right. You know, Melanie, I was working on your schedule in the office.
Can I see it?
Absolutely. Please follow me.
You okay?
Women, huh?
Yeah.
Can't live with them? Can't live with them.
No, they certainly are different.
I tell you, whoever drew up the plan up there must be splitting a gut. You want to know why? He creates men and women, makes them go chasing after each other, and they can't get along once they're with each other. What's the joke? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's like that for everybody.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
Well, Melanie and I get along.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You and Laney are something special.
Well, we understand each other.
That's the first big mistake. You don't understand women.
No.
Not even women understand women. Anybody who thinks they can, is in big trouble.
Oh, this must have been some pretty big fight, huh?
They're like creatures from another planet. They're beautiful. They're sensitive. They smell great. But they don't make any sense at all. You know, they're like Martians.
Men are puzzles, wrapped up in enigmas, bound up in smelly sweat socks.
That's very poetic.
I loathe men. I'm serious. It's that hormone they have, that testosterone. It poisons their brain. I am not joking. Men get so hung up in this macho bull that they forget that they're supposed to be human. They're impossible.
Must have been a bad fight.
Look, I'm not just maligning Nico, okay? I'm talking about his whole inferior gender in general. Melanie, trust me when I say this. Men are the downfall of our species. They will lead us like sheep into the slaughter.
Well, some of them have their problems.
All the ones that I know are hopeless.
You and Nico will make up soon. I mean, the both of you have so much going for you. You can't stay mad for very long. I mean, Cecily, you have the perfect marriage. I mean, you work together and you play together. And anyone can see, just by looking at the two of you, that you're crazy about each other.
What?
It's in his eyes. And yours.
Well, you know, looks can be deceiving. Some people lead lives of quiet desperation.
Well, when David and I have a fight, I feel the same way. But then I remember how much he loves me. And then it's
Listen, David is out front, packing glasses.
You want me to help him?
I guess I need to be alone, okay?
Okay. Just remember that you have a shoulder.
Thank you.
You know, everything is going to work out.
All right, I'm here now. What's the trouble?
Thank you for coming by so quickly. Have you seen this?
Well, sure I have. It's the Christmas advertising program.
Yes, Travis and Barbara rammed it through while we were in Paris.
I thought you approved it.
No, I approve the packaging concept, but this is outrageous.
What exactly is wrong with it, Erica?
Well, the colors are tacky for one thing.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Red and green for Christmas. That's an abomination.
Well, it should have been silver and gold. So, listen, the first thing I want you to do, I want you to call an emergency meeting of the 3 stockholders and let's cancel this whole thing before we lose our credibility. What? What's wrong?
Eric, I've reviewed this material. I think it's excellent.
Jack, this whole thing is a cliche. I mean, it's just unimaginative pablum. The whole thing smacks of ordinary.
I think traditional is the word you're looking for, like Christmas.
Well, Christmas is not boring. This is boring.
Do you have something better in mind here?
Yeah, kill it before it spreads.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
You won't back me up?
Look, Erica, I'm the swing vote on this thing. I happen to think this stuff is very, very good.
So, you're on their side?
No, I am on the side of Enchantment's future profits.
After everything we shared in Paris, you're ganging up with them
No.
against me?
Don't start that. Don't even try to make that connection. Look, there is our private life, and then there is business. They are 2 separate things. This is business.
Well, it certainly feels like abandonment.
Well, it's not. Okay?
No, I'm sorry. I don't understand how you could possibly oppose me.
You see this?
Yeah, my little finger.
Yes. Do you see anywhere me wrapped around this thing?
No.
Good. Now, let me set you straight on just exactly who I am. Erica, when you started this company, why did you hire me? You hired me for my experience, my legal know-how, and my background in corporate troubleshooting.
And because I know you, and because I...
You trust me. Yes. You didn't want to hire an Echo. You wanted to hire somebody whose business sense you admired and trusted. Am I correct so far?
Yes.
Okay, so if Barbara or anybody else does work that I think supports this company, I am going to act on it, I'm going to say so, and I'm most assuredly going to vote that way. Even though you are the most incredible, desirable woman I have ever laid eyes on.
Oh, you are completely misconstruing my motives.
Just think of me as a man who wears 2 hats.
And what happened to your faith in my judgment?
Nobody is right all the time, Erica.
You honestly think this has merit?
I honestly think this has merit, yes.
You honestly think that I'm the most incredible, desirable woman you've ever known?
Without peer. There's a very real difference between the boardroom and the bedroom. This is the boardroom. This is the bedroom.
Oh, my goodness.
So is my point made?
I don't know. I don't think it's very clear yet. I think you have to demonstrate this bedroom thing again.
Oh, you wish.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to take you and Bianca to the circus, we can do a full day's work in half an hour. Luckily, that's not beyond my capacity.
Well, I know how she feels. I don't like it when I see violence.
Violence? Oh, come on, Melanie. Come on, it was only a little plastic calculator that he broke.
I can't help it. And I'm sure Cecily feels the same way.
She says so.
Well, she's hurt.
So was Nico.
You know, why does love have to hurt?
I don't know. I guess it's whenever something is worth it, it's just not easy.
Everything used to seem so simple.
I know. Do you remember West Virginia?
I I think we should stick to the unpacking. Okay?
Okay. I wonder if they're going to be all right.
Cecily and Nico?
Yeah.
Well, I think that their marriage is what the magazines call volatile.
What magazines?
The ones Dixie gave me.
What do you think our marriage would be like?
I don't know.
Violent? Passionate?
You know, these glasses are awfully dusty.
You're blushing.
It's silly.
I can't help it. I like thinking about us being married. Put the ring on.
Here?
Yeah, there's nobody here that'll notice.
You put it on.
With this ring, I repledge my love. And the only thing more beautiful than this would be just a plain golden band.
Just as I thought, the place is a pleasure pit, pure and simple.
Mr. Cortland, it's not what you think it is. We were working...
I would like to see your job description.
You all right?
Yeah, the scan was fine.
Have a seat.
Thanks. Look, Cliff, what's your hunch?
Oh, I don't play hunches. As soon as Dr. Walkenheimer has some results, we'll have a few more answers. In the meantime...
Well, how soon will that be?
Soon. In the meantime, I'd like you to understand better what these tests are. We've done a lot of things with a lot of funny names. This RBC thing is simply red blood count. We check the erythrocyte level in the blood. We get an idea of how much oxygen is getting to the cells.
Cliff, you've got to have some idea what's wrong with you.
Realize that you're impatient.
Impatient? Oh, come on. All right, let's look at the symptoms. I've got dizziness. I've got nausea. I've got blurry vision. Now, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that there's got to be something wrong with my brain.
It could just as easily be your spinal column.
Oh, well, that's great news. Look, Cliff, what's your worst-case scenario?
I don't predict worst-case scenarios.
Brain tumor, right? Brain disease. That's what you've narrowed it down to.
We haven't narrowed it down to anything because we don't know the whole picture. As soon as we know the whole picture, we'll let you know, okay? In the meantime, you got to hang tough. Look, you have every right to be scared.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I blew up.
No, I have nothing to apologize for. Nothing.
Well, I've got an appointment with Dracula down in hematology.
Okay. Good luck. Come on. Thanks. Hang in there.
Does this fit under the job category of office help?
Normally, I'll be doing office work, but Cecily...
Cecily? Cecily Davidson, is she your supervisor?
No, Cecily Kelly.
Another rocket scientist.
She wanted me to help David unpack glasses for today.
And that's what you call unpacking glasses?
What are you doing here? I mean, I thought you were supposed to be in Pittsburgh.
I want to speak with your employer.
Why?
Because Mr. Kelly, the Genghis Khan of the nightclub world, owes me a few answers.
Oh, yeah, what answers are those,
yes. Well, as proprietor of this pleasure dome, you are responsible for the welfare of your employees, and that unfortunately includes my niece.
Uncle Palmer.
There are a few preconditions of her employment that need to be agreed upon.
Such as?
Yes.
Uncle Palmer, please,
First of all, she toils no more than 4 hours a day. No manual labor. She doesn't pick up any heavy.
Wait. Listen to me, Palmer.
No. You listen to me. She is not to be exposed to the riffraff of the loading docks. Needless to say, she doesn't serve any alcoholic beverages. And above all, she is never to wear one of those tacky cocktail waitress outfits.
Is that it?
I'm
First,
sorry.
with the trouble, she quits.
You love that, don't you? Talking in front of somebody when they're right there like they can't speak for themselves, right?
He's only trying to protect me.
No, it's control. It's a sick need of yours, but you can leave me out of it.
Oh, Mr. Cortland, how nice to see you.
Well, I would love to leave you out of it, but unfortunately, you have again insinuated yourself into my family.
Yeah, well, you can
Robert,
insinuate
please.
yourself out of my club.
No, he did not mean that.
Who asked you?
Mr. Cortland, he's very happy to see you, and so am I, and we do hope that you come back again and bring your friends.
Are you out of your mind?
Elaine, please, why don't you give your uncle the grand tour of the club?
Why don't you butt out? Right now.
A tour of this dump? No, thank you. I'll see you at home.
Me? I'm the one who's out of my mind?
Shut up.
Hey, guys.
Don't you tell me to shut up, you turkey! Now, I want to see you in my office immediately!
Your office. What do you mean, your office? It's my office. Our office, whatever it is.
Quick.
Wait, hey, wait. Do you mind if I ask what you're doing? Well, funny you should ask.
I found it. I found it.
Yippee! Now can I take this along? Yes.
Sorry. Oh.
See everything, can't we? And of course, everybody can see us, too.
Now, that's okay. Because we are all dressed up in our beautiful clothes, in our circus clothes, we're having a good time.
Are you ready to give interviews? I got $10 that says that the reporters are going to swarm this place like flies.
Oh, come on, don't be so grouchy.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just Mr. Realistic.
Bianca, your Uncle Jack pretends that he's Mr. Grouchy, but the truth is he loves the circus too deep down.
I got $10 that says that the reporters are going to swarm this place like flies.
Oh, come on, don't be so grouchy.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just Mr. Realistic.
Bianca, your Uncle Jack pretends that he's Mr. Grouchy, but the truth is he loves the circus too deep down.
Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, welcome to the Big Top. The Coopersmith Traveling Circus is proud to present a dazzling array of artists and performers, including the world-famous Florence Warden on the high wire, and straight from the Soviet Union, Nikita and Svetlana.
Palmer Cortland is not a nobody. He is a prime mover and a shaker, a multimillionaire who can make or break a place like ours. And what do you do? What do you do, Einstein? You pick a fight
I didn't
with
pick
the
a
man.
fight, and he can't make or break us. You want to know why? Because number one, he already hates me from going out with Julie, right? Number two, he didn't step foot in a place where there's loud music. And number three, since when does the wife go against her husband in front of the common enemy, huh? Kissing up to him the way you did, being disloyal. I don't like that at all.
I did not kiss up. And going against me in front of the enemy or anyone else seems to be your favorite pastime.
You're the wife, Buttercup. I wear the pants.
Oh, so that makes you the boss? Is that it?
If you cannot respect me in public, keep your mouth shut.
Excuse me. Excuse me. This is 1989, baby cakes. I am not some sort of rubber stamp. I am not a stupid little puppet who lives to do your bidding.
You're what? You're whacked out. That's what you are. You're missing some marbles. You know what I'm saying? You belong in a padded cage.
You know about as much about mental health as you do about plumbing.
Ooh. Well, you messed with the faucet, didn't you?
Well, at least I greet the customers with a smile. You grab half of them and try to give them a knuckle sandwich.
See this? 8 weeks, and I'm home free.
We're both home free, Buster.
Yeah, we haven't had to deal with this crazy marriage. We can get on and live our normal lives.
I'm looking forward to it.
I hope you are.
Why don't you start marking off the days right now, one by one?
It can't come soon enough.
Same here.
You had better not be dropping dirt on my best Persian carpet.
What's up?
Perfectly good greenhouse on this estate, and they insist on doing their plant doctoring in my library.
Who pulled your chain? You know, you ought to take up bonsai, Mr. C. Ancient Oriental art. This little baby, for instance, could grow to be 300 years old. So, Laney found herself a job, huh?
Myra has a big mouth.
Myra's mouth, like every other part of her, is, flawless. So you want me to keep an eye on Laney at Kelly's, Mr. C?
You read me, Mr. U. She's up to something with that brat of Marissa's. Oh, no, not that. Please, don't even let the thought enter your mind. No, I mean something sinister.
And you don't know what it is?
Not privy to her secrets.
And you want me to uncover what it is she's trying to hide?
Precisely.
Mr. U, the bloodhound, will get on the trail.
Report anything you see, hear, or discover. Is that understood?
Understood.
Lloyd, have you got... Travis.
I've been going over them in my office for half an hour, especially this one.
I see.
Yeah.
Is there any way what I'm looking at could be caused by anything else?
Shadow? Machine failure?
Doesn't look good, does it?
Where is he?
Hematology. Think we should get him up here? Oh, boy.
You know what she needs? She needs a trip to the concession stand. Yes. Come on. We're going to go eat popcorn and cotton candy and candied apples and all kinds of great stuff.
Never had refined sugar.
Okay, it is every child's inalienable right to go to Susan Steffens double junk food. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Let's go.
Okay, but no popcorn. She's too young to get caught in her own.
Maybe we'll have some popcorn.
Sunday. World record board breaking and typewriter art you could be making on Incredible Sunday. Then, following Have Faith, Sean Connery stars as Agent 007 James Bond in You Only Live Twice on the ABC Sunday night movie. Coming up, Vicky gets help from an unexpected visitor. Stay tuned for One Life to Live next.